Now, before we begin this video, a quick disclaimer to note. The video footage will be slightly off positioning compared to the last 3 episodes. That's because for some bullshit reason, my 3DS recorder likes to do that sometimes, and since I had save stated over both of the save states I use for these purposes, there's nothing I can really do about that. So for the purpose of this episode, you're just gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately. But with that, on to the video. Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of Pokemon Generation 1. Last we left off, we searched forever in Viridian Forest just looking for a goddamn Pikachu. Off screen I grinded it to level 10 and it now knows Thunder Wave, a really good paralysis move. It guarantees paralysis, except on ground types. And come Gen 6 it would also no longer work on electric types. Then again, electric types can no longer be paralyzed in general. Anyway, Weedle evolves into Kakuna at level 7, who evolves into Beedrill at level 10. It's not bad early game, but by the time your other Pokemon catch up in levels, he falls behind really fast. Beedrill's unique in the sense that it gets Twin Needle. In Generation 1, that was supposed to be the Psychic type counter, except Beedrill's part Poison, and chances are, whoever is using Psychic is probably going to outgun him. Then we have Caterpie, who evolves into Metapod at level 7 and Butterfree at level 10. He learns Psychic attacks in the form of Confusion naturally. And that brings up an interesting point. In Pokemon Yellow, Butterfree would learn Confusion upon evolving to Butterfree. You have to train it to level 12 in Red and Blue for it to learn Confusion. I don't know why. It can also learn Psychic through TM if you really want to do that, but most of the time you won't. So yeah, Butterfree is clearly the better choice of the two. Also with these early game trainers, I'm showing off whatever trainers I run into, either by accident or on purpose. Anyone who I avoid, I'll probably fight off screen. Also worth noting, in Yellow he gets his anime cry, and by he I mean Pikachu. And in X and Y, Pikachu actually says his name. He's the only Pokemon to do this. Which is admittedly a little unfair, but Pikachu gets mascot priority. As much as I like Pikachu, even I can't deny he's pretty overrated, even for electric type standards. But, I will say this much, he got a kick-ass item in Generation 4 onward, the Light Ball, which would double his special attack stat, so long as he's holding it. So let's think about this for a second. Light Ball Thunderbolt. Yeah, that's gonna hurt like a truck. Pikachu is also extremely fast for an early game Pokemon. One of the fastest even. Electric types tend to be known for being quite fast. Pikachu here, for example, Jolteon, who you can get later on, and Electrode in Gens 1 and 2 is the fastest Pokemon in the game. Generation 3, outside of Legendaries, had Ninjask. And Ninjask is really awesome. I will probably be using him when I get to Emerald. The fastest Pokemon as of now is Deoxys Speed Form. That was Generation 3. But yeah, trekking through the Viridian Forest shouldn't be too bad. Free potion! And the only required trainer in the area. I forget exactly what he has. I want to say a Weedle and that's it, or it might be something else entirely. Wow, I actually called it! Need I add this Weedle as level 9 when it should be a Kakuna at this point? Critical hit! That's 5 critical hits in 3 episodes. Don't poison me. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm probably thinking of Fire Red and Leaf Green, where poison was so common, it would happen pretty much all the time. Poison is the bane of my fucking existence in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Anyway, we're done with Viridian Forest. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get an encounter there. But yeah, welcome to Pewter City, or at the very least not quite yet. Now welcome to Pewter City, the first area of the game where you'll have a gym battle. Gym battles are the equivalent to bosses. Now one thing I would suggest if you're trying to grind up Pikachu at this point, get him to a level when he knows Quick Attack. You will thank me later. At level 11 he should probably have it, I think. Nope, it's level 12 when he learns it. So time for a little bit of level grinding because the first gym is actually surprisingly easy. I can take it out fast enough. Hey Pidgey, you're perfect. Well, for my purposes anyway. Thundershock. Also, weirdly enough, in Red and Blue, Pikachu does not learn Thunderbolt naturally. In Yellow onward, they fixed that problem. I have no idea why he goes from Thundershock to Thunder, but that's just me. Anyway, quick bit of level grinding later and we'll be ready to take on the Pewter City Gym. It's worth noting, if you are playing Yellow version, you absolutely need to go to the route where you had the second rival battle and catch a Mankey. It's pretty much going to be your only way to win unless you go out of your way to go for Butterfree. Although I have done it with just Pikachu and Pidgeotto, so Mankey isn't mandatory, but low kick is definitely going to make it a lot easier. Should only be a few more levels, let me check. Yeah, 68 experience, it's actually pretty good. We should be able to fit the Pewter City Gym in this video. 1 or 2 more battles, depending. Another Pidgey. Yeah, probably 1 more after this, because I don't think he's gonna learn Quick Attack after this battle, probably the next battle. And so long as I'm here getting critical hits left and right, I may as well bring up the fact that when it comes to Pokemon Let's Plays, a lot of the time people will get critical hits when they actually don't need them. Like 1 HP left, they critical hit anyway. That tends to be a common thing. Level up, and he should know Quick Attack now, I think. Or not. I'll probably get it to him later, so we're just going to try and sweep the gym, because I will warn you right now, even though it is a rock-type gym, every trainer has a ground-type in some form. So Pikachu will not be able to do anything here. Anyway, welcome to the Pewter City Gym. You don't have to fight this trainer, but here's the thing. Once you beat the gym leader, you cannot fight any of the gym trainers, even if you haven't battled them before. Diglett and Sandshrew. It's worth noting that Sandshrew is actually exclusive to Blue version, whereas his counterpart in Red version is Ekans. We'll get to them later. Water gun now, I believe. No, that's level 15. Okay, fair enough. And well, I'm actually running out of time. Yeah, speed down, booyah. Of course, you critical. But then again, I am kind of overdue. Wow! Critical hit right back at you. That's actually kind of funny. Light years isn't time, it measures distance. You just realized that now, dumbass? Anyway, I don't feel the need to heal because this gym battle is actually fairly easy. Actually, you know what? For all intents and purposes, I'll go back to heal. Because I don't want to run the risk, because if Squirtle goes down, I'm screwed. Anyway, I'm going to heal, save, and in the next episode of Pokemon Generation 1, we're going to take on the Pewter City gym leader, Rock. Till next time, later guys.